Prasad Naidu here from Lighthouse Insights, and today we have Snehal Shinde. Snehal is a co-founder of Dingana, our music online streaming site, and right now he's a vice president at Emerging Markets for RDO, which is again an online streaming global company. And we have Snehal with us. Hi, Snehal.
Hey man.
Snehal, you grew up in Pune, right? And you went to COEP for engineering days. And we also know that you are twin brothers who started, went on to start Dingana. So before going to Dingana, how was your childhood? Can you talk about your childhood days and where did you grow up and how was your schooling, kind of that?
Yeah, sure. So both of us, like you said, we are twin brothers. We were born in Pune, but around I think when we were around 3 to 4 years old, our family moved to Nasik, and we pretty much had most of our education there till we came back to Pune to do our engineering in computers at COEP. So that was about it.
So, was it your childhood interest in computers, or was it like computer engineering? Everybody wanted to do engineering is like computer engineering.
No, I think when we were about to enter engineering, pretty much everyone around us were more or less interested in mechanical engineering. So interestingly, that time computer engineering is something that you won't normally go after. Right? So if you have the kind of best grades, then you will go for instrumental engineering, else you will fall back to mechanical engineering. But I think right after 5th standard, both of us were very interested in computers. Our dad and mom both have a lot of experience doing businesses in computers. And I think when we were around 7 to 8 years old, that is when we kind of wrote our first game in using the BASIC language. So we were pretty clear that this is the field we want to go after.
What computer were you using at that time?
I think our first computer was Wipro.
Okay.
Yeah. It had around 100 KB of RAM, and so we were quite excited.
So, does that interest of yours took you to US for MS in computer engineering?
Yeah, pretty much. I think we were pretty clear right after 10 that this is what we want to pursue, and right after our B, we were in double thoughts whether we should do our masters or should we go work somewhere. But I think we decided to spend around 2 years working in India because we wanted to get that experience that helped us solidify that we really want to do our masters in computer science.
And where were you working in India before you moved to MS?
So I was working at ADP in Hyderabad, and Swapnil was working at IBM in Pune.
So I think that was a time when the two brothers actually started working something different because...
Yeah, I think those were the only 2 years when we were kind of separate.
That's an interesting story.
Yeah.
And then after you MS, you worked in several companies, right?
Yeah.
I actually was going through your LinkedIn profile. You worked several companies, but there is a pattern which I saw that you were more or less interested in the product development side. Right? What's the story behind there?
I think we were just born with that. Like building engaging products was always our passion. So we kind of maneuvered the waters towards that. No matter which company we were working in, we were kind of moving in the same direction.
And you both went to do the MS together at the same college again?
Yeah, we did our masters in computer science from USC in Los Angeles.
Right. And after that, I see that you spent a lot of time at Yahoo, and especially Yahoo Media. How was the experience that time at working at Yahoo? Because that was a big company that time, Yahoo.
Yeah. So I think Yahoo, for me and I guess even for Swapnil, is pretty much one of the best companies we have worked for so far. We were super happy working there before we kind of jumped ship and started our own company. So I think previously we were in Los Angeles after graduating. Both of us were working at Symantec. But we always knew we wanted to start a company and that too in the consumer internet space. So it was a very conscious decision for us to move to Bay Area and work for one of the biggest consumer internet brand in the world. So that is the reason why we kind of joined Yahoo. And I purposely decided to join the Yahoo Media team because whatever we were planning to do next, that I believe had a very strong influence coming from Yahoo Media.
And what was your role that you were playing at Yahoo Media at that time?
So initially I was in engineering, then I moved into product management. I was leading the product management effort across the social horizontal. So basically how to make all Yahoo Media properties social, whether it is news, sports, finance, how to kind of increase the user base, take it to the next level by integrating deeply with Facebook, Twitter, email marketing, and so on.
And right after Yahoo, you actually started Dingana, right?
Correct.
So, can I assume that was Yahoo the building step for Dingana to start a startup like that?
Yeah. I would say that I think the kind of experience we gained from Yahoo was pretty priceless.
Interesting. I have two questions here. You started Dingana at around 2007, right?
Right.
What's the story behind starting a startup? Because does it connect to your childhood days? One. And second, why into online streaming business? That too in 2007 when the market is still a challengeable market right now.
Right. So I think both me and Swapnil are huge Bollywood fans, and when we were in the US, we pretty much have to listen to Bollywood music every single day. We have to read about Bollywood every single day. That is when we realized that the kind of music experiences that were out there in 2007 were not that great. They were kind of sluggish and subpar, and the quality of music experience or the music quality wasn't that great. So we thought, given our strong product and technology background, maybe we can help change that. So that is how Dingana was born.
And when you how did you start Dingana? Maybe you could share some story about that. You were in US, right?
Yes.
And so
Yes, so initially for the first 3 years, we kind of bootstrapped the company. And I still remember in 2007 when we kind of started interacting with a few music label umbrellas. That time we were kind of the first ones to go to them and pitch that, hey guys, we can even do music streaming. And there are few players in the US market who are doing it. So we had to kind of work with them to come up with a business model, come up with a licensing structure for music streaming in India. And that is how we kind of started with a very small set of music licenses.
and you built up a Pune team right here,
Correct.
the development team in Pune, and then you had offices in US, right?
Yeah, so it was actually the other way around. We raised our first round of funding in 2011, and that is when we kind of started building the US office first.
Right.
So we had an office in Sunnyvale that we had a team of around 6, and around end of 2011 is when we formed the Pune entity. And we started hiring here as well.
And if I'm correct, like you survived for 3 years as a startup, and in this 3 years you actually created a name, right? When there were players in the market, whether it is Savan, whether it is Ghana, there was Dingana, right?
Mhm.
So looking back, what would be your things that you think as an entrepreneur or a co-founder you have achieved for Dingana in this span of 3 years?
So I think our biggest asset as a company or even as founders has been the fact that we are a very product-centric company or even a very product-centric team. So pretty much everything that we tried to do, product and engineering was the backbone of the company. Right? So I think that is one way that I believe we have differentiated ourselves from our competitors. And that is one big reason why user acquisition or user engagement wasn't an issue for us. So we grew to close to 10 million unique users by the end of December 2013 with pretty much $0 in marketing.